Good morning, children. Today we'll start with a new story, The Barbers' Trade Union. It is written by Mulk Raj Anand, who is a famous Indian writer, and he has written progressive stories in English. And his most famous novels are Coolie and Untouchable. Okay, Untouchable is a story which we'll do in this semester also. Now, in this story, in this story there is a boy whose name is Chandu, and the author is telling the story. Okay, the author is telling that the small boy whose name is Chandu was not good at mathematics as the author was. Now, what was the reason behind this? That why Chandu was not good in mathematics? Because his father has engaged him in the traditional family business of hairdressing. Okay, barber means the person who cuts and dresses your hair. Then he had no time to complete the work also, which the school teacher used to give him. But what happened? But he had a better memory than the author. The author is telling that Chandu, the main character of the story, has got a better memory than the author. Now why he can say this? Because he can easily recite long poems any day. Okay, not only the verses he could recite, but he could recite a numerous, n number of pages of prose from the book. So that is why the teacher seemed to like him. The teachers also liked Chandu very much. Now let us be on the story. To be sure, he was not so good at doing sums at school as I, perhaps because his father apprehended him early to the hereditary profession of the barber's caste and sent him out to cut out hair cutting in the village. Now what happened? Chandu's father, used to send him out for hair cutting. So he used to devote very less amount of time. He used to devote very less amount of time in doing his studies. He never used to complete his work also, which the teacher used to give him in school. But the author is telling that he was better in reciting the poem. He could say the poem, long poems or verses, in such an expressive way that the teacher used to be very much impressed by him. जो टीचर्स होती थी वो चंदू से बहुत ज़्यादा प्रभावित रहती थी कि वो ना पढ़ने के बावजूद भी वो पोइट्रीज़ वगैरह बहुत अच्छे से रिसाइट कर पाता था, मीन्स बोल पाता था एक्सप्रेशंस के साथ. Any day. For not only did he remember by rote the verses in the textbook, but he could repeat the endless pages of prose in that book. He could not only say the prose verses in the what was written in the textbook, but he could repeat the endless number of proses which was there written in the book. Means वो किताब में जितने पन्ने होते थे उसे भी याद करके बोल लेता था वो, so that they could seem like poetry. And he used to say in such a best manner that even the prose, जैसे जो बड़े बड़े चैप्टर थे वो भी एक पोइट्री के हिसाब से वो बताता था, सुनाता था. मीन्स he used to say everything in a form of a prose. Now again what happened? Now village people does not used to like him, like the ones who used to come and do hair cutting from him, the landlords, the zamindars, they never used to like him because he used to dress like them. Now what was his dress? He was a young man. He had a parted hair. Okay, वो बाल बीच से पार्ट करके दो साइड में रखता था. And he used to be dressed like in a shirt. ऊपर से वो ब्लैक कोट पहनता था. He used to wear black coat, a wonderful black rubber coat he used to wear. And Chandu's appearance was more or less described like a Kalan Khan, he was a young man who parted hair on one side, dressed in a starched shirt. Kalan Khan was a man, he also had a parted hair and he used to dress in a starch माड़ लगी हुई shirts वो पहनता था with ivory collar and bow tie. His collar used to be very stiff, एकदम stiff collar होता था उसका और bow tie पहनता था, means bow के साथ टाई पहनता था, बो टाई. अ ब्लैक कोट एंड स्ट्रिप ट्राउजर्स एंड अ वंडरफुल रबर ओवर कोट एंड पम्प्स. ही यूज टू वेयर अ ब्लैक रबर कोट और लॉन्ग शूज पहनता था पम्प्स के साथ. तो कलान खान्स ड्रेसअप वॉज कॉपीड बाय चंदू and the villagers never used to like him because of his style. We'll continue tomorrow. Thank you.